So we got a tuned and lowered M340i, and we also have a, we're gonna call stock G80. It's not stock, as you guys know, but performance-wise, it's pretty much stock. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you guys saw, we have Lou's M340 over here, and I mentioned that it's tuned. Now, if you guys remember one of my more recent videos, we did a whole rundown of Lou's car. We're not gonna go into super detail over here.
But go check that out, though.
But go check it out, and also go check out his channel. But just to give us like a quick, so you're tuned stage 2,
Yes.
right, on a custom tune.
Yes. This is through DME tune. If anybody wanted to know what tune is on there, it's only on 93. There's no E in the car, so it should be interesting.
Normal pump gas, catless downpipe.
Correct.
Stage 2. Yes. Just to give you guys a general idea of how this thing is tuned performance-wise, and then in terms of suspension, KW V2s.
Yeah, KW V2. That's it.
So it's gonna handle better. Again, I mentioned the G80 has lowering springs, AST lowering springs, but really it handles the same as stock. But the coilovers on the M340 should definitely make it feel better. But anyways, with that said, guys, the point of today's video is we're gonna basically give our opinions on, like I said, a stock M3 versus a tuned M340i. I'm gonna take Lou's M340i out for a drive, and Lou's gonna take my M3 out for a drive. So Lou, by all means, have fun getting into these bucket seats.
Oh my God, it's the bucket seats.
And I'm gonna hand over the key.
Oh, the G80 M3. Hey, that's
Give us. It's not gonna be a cold start, but fire it up.
My opinion on this car. Well, first, a very big difference that nobody, well, not nobody, people talk about it all the time. It's really the comfort level. If you're coming from a car enthusiast standpoint, you're good with the M3 because it is stiff. And I've driven Eamon's car before, and on stock suspension, it was still way stiffer than the M340 is from the factory. Now that he's lowered, it's a little bit even more tighter.
So would you say that the M340i is more or less comfortable? You're tuned. Forget a stock M340i.
So even in its most comfortable state, this is still aggressive. The M340 is by far comfortable.
Even with coilovers?
Even with coilovers.
Really?
And I don't know if that's also specific to KW too. I don't know if that plays a part too.
You know what's even more comfortable than both these cars?
I mean, the X5.
No, that right there. Look at that. That guy is chilling in a boat. All right, now let's get into the speed. We'll get a spot where you can like gun it a little bit.
In Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico. All right, that was a good amount of juice.
Yeah.
Speed-wise, does it feel faster or slower?
The torque in this car.
More torquey. Okay.
It's definitely more torquey. I've driven a car with E. It does give you that feel, but there's just something about this car. This car is a heavier car, but it doesn't feel like it. It hits you. When I say it hits you, it hits you.
Yeah. So even a stock M3 feels punchier because we're not gonna get into high speed and top speed. We're not gonna do all that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Like driving it like you did. The M3 feels quicker. Dang, than a tuned M340i. That says a lot.
It feels I don't know. It's much more punchier. I guess you would say, right?
Yeah, more punchy, more punchy.
The ZF too. That's another thing. It's way smoother on this car.
Well, that's another good point. So your ZF is tuned. You have a transmission tune on your car.
I have XHP on my car, and
this car does not have a transmission tune.
And this is smoother. And that one, not saying do some revisions. You can obviously smooth them out, but
yeah, you can probably get them to the same level.
I don't know. It's from factory. I would definitely take this one more.
Yeah. Okay, so you said that this is more punchy. It's still a little more stiff. Did it feel more stable? I know we didn't go through like windy roads or anything, but even just
that is something that even the coilovers on my car does not
compete with.
It does not compete. Granted, you can add additional suspension parts to it, but
But let's not go crazy. We're not gonna say like, you know, a completely revised M340i.
Yeah.
Like, your car is still decently tuned. Stage 2 pump gas, and KW V2 coilovers. Those aren't cheap coilovers. Those are legit coilovers. So like, I think that's a good comparison. Obviously, if someone wants to take an M340 and just completely change everything, that's gonna be a whole different story. But like, reasonably tuned and modified, which I think your car is.
Yes, it does handle really, really well. It just doesn't compare to this car.
It doesn't compare.
That simple as that. It doesn't compare to this car.
All right, give us one more punch. I hit the windshield. It's a whole different feeling when you're the passenger. All right, I think we got it. All right, so because that was more of like a. How does it compare?
This car is freaking fun. If you have the funds, if you can, just go straight to this car.
Yeah.
But if you are not a car enthusiast, if you're somebody who just likes cars, I think the M340 will suffice. But if
it's a good balance.
Yes, it is the perfect
this
balance.
Car leans a little more harsh.
Yes, if you are somebody who modifies cars, plays with cars, does things with cars, get this car automatically. But if you're wanting to get into a new BMW, this is your first BMW you're getting into.
Too much. It's too much.
This is way too much. This is not, it's not a car.
So, like I said, guys, I wanted to get loose perspective because I didn't want to just drive his car. I wanted to, and I still will drive his car, and I'll tell you guys my perspective on things, but I wanted to get his perspective. So if you guys didn't catch that, just to summarize, he said that this car feels more punchy, feels quicker. It does feel a little more harsh still. Did I miss anything there? It feels more stable.
No, it's stable.
It sounds like the M3 is just a better performing car, even compared to a tuned M340i, a reasonably tuned. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, my M340i on E is I'm sure faster." Yeah. Oh, I ran this M3 and I destroyed him. Guys, we're not saying insanely.
We know that.
Yeah, we know that. We know that. If you fully build an M3, but we're saying reasonably tuned, stage 2, which honestly, to get your DME unlocked and all that is still a lot.
It's still a lot.
Like, I think a reasonable tune is like coilovers and JB4. But next, I'm gonna hop inside the M340i and I'll take that one for a drive. All right, so we're in the M340, and I was telling Lou, like right off the bat, I can tell this car definitely feels more numb than the M3, not like significantly, and we haven't really pushed it yet. So we're gonna see, like, once we actually get on it, how it feels. But just driving it, it doesn't feel as punchy. You're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
It feels more comfortable, actually. It does.
It's way comfortable.
And your car is slammed, dude.
God damn.
Isn't it different being in the passenger seat of your own car?
It definitely is.
Yeah, you feel it more.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie,
How do I put it in a manual mode? Oh, the brakes do not feel as good.
It's not good. It's not as forgiving.
Feel as good.
And believe it or not, I've changed my brakes. So I have Hawk Performance. I don't have the OEM brakes on here still.
Oh, Hawk pads?
Yeah.
Is there a way to put this in manual mode?
Yeah. No, it's
That was more fun. That was more fun. Yeah. This thing, you need to drive it in manual.
You have to drive this car in manual. That's where it definitely shines.
It is fun though.
It is a fun car.
But to just kind of like keep it in the theme of, it doesn't stack up to the M3.
You understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah, like even like driving it, even with the KWs, and guys, like KWs are legit coilovers. It doesn't feel as stable.
Damn. Being a passenger in your car is wild.
Yeah. It's definitely quick, but it's not as fast as the M3. Straight up, like I feel like I am in a. It feels like you're going down a trip.
He feels like he's in a lower class with the peasants.
I don't want to sound like that guy, but like, you know, an M car is an M car for a reason. Like even this car on coilovers, on what kind of tires do you have on this thing?
I have Continental Extreme Contact 2, which is a summer tire.
So and what's the width of the tire?
So I have 255 35 in the front and 285 30 in the rear.
Okay, so for reference, guys, the M3 has 295s all around. So like naturally wider tire, it's gonna feel more stable. And I have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on it.
Yep.
So just if anybody's wondering about that. But yeah, it doesn't feel as stable. But so like I was saying, you know, KW's, the tires, the brakes. I am so used to like going fast and stopping fast on the M3. Yeah, because I mean, if you want to do like a big brake kit or something, like that's gonna be guap.
M3. Might as well just get an M3.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why we keep on saying reasonably modified M340. Forgot the manual.
So now that you're
this transmission, man.
That's what I was just about to say to you. So we mentioned that transmission. So now you've driven it with XHP
okay.
and everything like that. But how do you feel compared the ZF in your M3 versus this M3?
Okay. In terms of quickness of shifting, I'm not a race car driver, guys. Obviously, neither is Lou. But I can't really tell a difference in the quickness. But I will say, when I shift in the M340i, you really just get like that, like
yes,
like you really feel that, which makes it fun. You know, it kind of just makes it more dramatic. Yeah, it's a great car. It's not as fast as the M3. Does not feel as potent and engaging to drive as the M3 when it comes to just like the punchiness. Even with the transmission tune doesn't really change anything for me. And then in terms of stability, even with the coilovers, doesn't compete with the M3 stock suspension. Again, I know I keep on saying stock, it technically has AST lowering springs, but I mean, it's virtually stock, honestly. So yeah, overall, like reasonably tuned M340i or a stock M3, at least in terms of performance, stock M3. Right? Do you agree?
Sadly, I do agree.
But anyways, guys, hopefully that, you know, added some perspective. Obviously, I'm not a race car driver. Lou isn't. We're not professional car reviewers. We're just two dudes who like our cars. You know, and we just like to talk. So, hopefully this at least added some, you know, insight, some perspective. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop it a like. But yeah, with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Adios.
Oh, I hit my ring on the thing.
Don't break it.
My bad. Peace.
All in mind if you don't listen there.